And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is your boy FlyIslandGuy. Welcome aboard. As usual, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you see fit. I'm going to say this again at the end of the video. But in the meantime, we are back here in Tucumán today, and we are going to be making our way across to Reconquista, Argentina. We're going to be carrying some cargo over there. And I did some research and I was able to find a way for me to carry a lot more cargo just by kind of changing the sim brief profile. So this pretty much allows us to have like the maximum capacity for carrying cargo, which means we get more money. Because really my aim is to be able to buy an aircraft outright so that I can make more money when I fly these on their missions. So flying time today is going to be 1 hour and 4 minutes. We're going to be cruising at 21,000 feet, which has already been set. And just come up here. I always forget to get rid of this guy. There we go. Let's get out the way. Weather here today in Tucumán is let's see. Actually, yeah, it's for some reason I can't actually bring up the airport data for some reason. Windy.com. I don't know why. Not sure if anything has changed. Sort of weird to me. I don't know, maybe it's just the airport. But yeah, we're looking right now at mostly cloudy skies here in Tucumán, 20 degrees. The winds are out of the southwest at 6 knots, gusting to 12 knots. And if we look over at our destination today, Reconquista, we're looking at much warmer weather, 29 degrees, mostly sunny, nothing in the ways of clouds or rain that we have to worry about. There's going to be some weather coming in later, but we're going to be missing most of that. And winds are out of the north at 11 knots, gusting to 24 knots, so we got to keep an eye out for that when we come in for landing. Outside of that, we are pretty much ready to go here, folks. If we take a look at our checklist, let's see what we have. After engine start checklist, our generators are on, avionics are on, standby bus is off, EPS light is out, ECS switch auto, flaps are set to 15 right now. We did try and do our pusher test, but it failed. And when I say failed, for some reason, I've been noticing a lot now when I try and do the pusher test, it just doesn't work. Not sure why. So our pusher light is going to be on again. Avionics is set. We've already set our trim for takeoff. Unfortunately, well, because we were a lot heavier now, our balance is a little off. So I've had to set a lot of nose down trim for takeoff. Cabin pressure has been set. We've already switched on our transponder. We're not going to be using it. We've already selected our altitude. HRS 1 and 2 is checked. Let's just reset our fuel quantity one more time. And the cars looks all clear except for the push test, which I've explained earlier. So, our flight controls are free and clear. Flight instruments are checked and set. Altitude, as I said, it's already preset. Heading bug, we'll set that on the runway. Electric trim set for takeoff. We've already done our EGPWS test and our crew briefing, so we are good to go, folks. Let's head to the runway. So departing runway is 02. Means we'll just go straight ahead. We'll just go down to the end of the runway. Just gonna bring this up on Navigraph charts as well, just to see exactly where we're going. All right, airport info. All right, so we could kind of take off from here. We're not going to use the full runway. We're going to use about halfway. This runway is 11,000 feet, so way more than we ever need. So let's just go from here. We're going to get everything set up for takeoff before we get into the runway, so we could just do a nice roll and start. Also going to get our traffic on. I always forget to set the traffic. You may see a little flash here in the sim while that's happening. Okay. All right, so there's nothing here at this airport. All of our traffic is in the air. All right, so we go to our checklist. Final items. Flaps already set to 15, as you could see here. Yeah, flaps to 15. Your dampener should get that. Oh, this is after takeoff. Sorry, flaps 15. Let's get our lights on. So let's do landing strobes and recog lights on. Ice protection as required. Let's set our fuel condition lever to flight idle and we could get out of here, folks. All right. No other warnings except for the pusher test, so we are good to go. Gonna set go around mode and we're ready to get out of here, folks. Brakes off. We're gonna turn right here. No, I'm having such a hard time turning this aircraft. All right, and here we go. All right, let's get rid of that caution. Pretty sure it's for the pusher. All right, folks, and here we go. Takeoff power is set. Rotate.
Airborne time log.
You're up. All right, just trimming out for climb right now. And then we're going to be doing the departure here at Tucumán, which is sort of odd. All right, flaps up. Oops. All right, we're going to set our heading, autopilot and yaw damper on. I will hit the heading. I'm just going to turn it. Do a nice climb on the way out. Looks like it's moving pretty quickly for some reason. Just gonna trim the nose down a little bit. Also going to set the nav source. There we can go nav. Just come through the clouds now. I don't know why everything is jumpy right now. It's like we're not getting the best frames right now. All right. So the transition altitude here is, let's see, 6,500 feet. So once we hit 6,500, we'll go to 299.2. And we've just crossed it. Alright folks, cloud mode's looking good so far. And we're just making our way quickly across to about 7,500 feet. Let's look at our after takeoff checklist. Landing gear is up, yaw dampener is on, landing and taxi lights, well, taxi lights can come off. Landing lights will come off at 10,000 feet. Flaps at 0. Ice protection is required. Climb power is set, and pressurization. It's looking good. And engine instruments, everything is looking fine as well as far as that's concerned. So yeah, everything is looking good. After takeoff checklist is complete. Once we go to 10,000 and shut the landing lights off. So while we are climbing out, let's have a little chat about our destination for today, which is Reconquista, Argentina. So Reconquista, Argentina is a town in Argentina, and it's located in the north of the province of Santa Fe, which is in the northeastern part of Argentina. So Reconquista is known for its agricultural activities, particularly soybean and cotton production, and the city itself has a population of around 100,000 people, and it serves an important commercial and transportation hub for the surrounding agricultural region. In terms of weather, like much of the northern part of Argentina, Reconquista experiences a humid subtropical climate. Summers are hot and humid, while winters are mild with occasional cooler spells. As for tourist attractions in and around Reconquista, the region is more known for its agricultural landscapes rather than traditional tourist destinations. However, nearby areas offer opportunities for bird watching and nature exploration, especially along the Paraná River. So Reconquista is a fascinating part of Argentina, reflecting the importance of agriculture in the country's economy and providing a glimpse into life in this lesser known region of Santa Fe province. If you're interested in exploring the off-beaten path destinations in Argentina, Reconquista could offer a very unique experience. Alright? So, that is Reconquista, folks. And while we were talking about Reconquista, we've actually crossed over 10,000 feet. So, get our landing lights off as well. And we are making a very sharp turn as we're heading east towards Reconquista. So we're actually doing the departure, the SID for Tucumán, which kind of has you going north and climbing out, and then you do turn to the east, southeast, and then you kind of head on your way. So that's exactly what's going on now. All right, so we will be back and we'll be starting our descent into Reconquista. Hopefully we get some better frame rates. Not sure why it feels so stuttery right now. It might just be the area. Hopefully we'll see, but we'll go from there. All right, this is your boy FlyIslandGuy. I should be back very soon, and I'll talk to you guys then. I'm out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you can hear me. Apparently there's some drilling going on, like literally right near my head. So it's kind of loud, so I hope it's not coming through the mic. Doesn't seem like it is to a high degree, so that's good. We started our descent into the Reconquista. We're about maybe 25 nautical miles from the airport. Let's go ahead and take a look at our approach for today, and we're going to go ahead and bring it up here. So in my GPS there's 2 VOR approaches, but in Navigraph there's only one, but this is pretty much the VOR approach that we're doing right now, which is the VOR runway 10 approach. We're pretty much going to be coming from the northwest. We're going to come over the VOR and then start our turn out. Going to do this DME arc from DME, I guess, or 11 nautical miles out. I believe that's how you measure this. And we're going to come back to CF10, this waypoint, and then we're going to come in to land on runway 10. Now, interesting thing, if you zoom in, it looks like the runway is going to sort of be offset. It doesn't necessarily go straight down, so we're going to probably have to do a little bit of a right turn, slight right turn, to land on the runway. So that's something that we're going to keep an eye out on. But outside of that, flight has been good so far, and hoping that the landing will be okay. It's going to be a non-precision approach. Weather here is great though. Nothing in the way of heavy rain or heavy clouds, anything. So the airport for us should be straight ahead. And I don't know if you can really see it. That may be it right there. Sort of hard to tell because it's a little blurry. Oh my god, this drilling is driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. But anyway, it's like I normally keep one earphone off. Oh, sorry, I just realized the map is still up. Sorry, the airport, I believe it might be right there. That's really just a guess. But I was saying the drilling is driving me nuts. Normally when I fly, I keep kind of one earphone cup off so I can kind of hear myself talk, make sure I'm not talking too loud. But now with my headphones on, I can't hear. I can't hear myself. And with one ear cup off, all I hear is the drill. So I'm hoping I'm not talking too weird, because that's probably not going to be good for you guys either. Alright, so we are starting that turn. To be honest, if we're turning now, that means we should be like right over the airport, or right near to it. Why do I think that was in the distance? Let's see if I see anything. Okay, no, I was right. We're actually starting that turn a little early. Let me bring up Navigraph one more time so you guys can see it. That's not it. It's here. There we go. So you can see we're kind of starting to turn early. We didn't go straight towards the airport. We're turning off to that DME arc now. Alright. So we're just coming down to 3,000 feet now. And I'm gonna start slowing down. I have the we are kind of pointed towards the VOR. VOR is now away from us, and like we're heading out now. So we should be starting that left turn and kind of heading back towards the runway. We should be starting that any time now. All right, there we go. So overall, this has been a great flight, and I am hoping for a very smooth landing. Did not turn my landing lights on. Let's go ahead and get that on now. We are well below 10,000 feet. Also, 3,000 feet is our transition altitude as well. So we can go ahead and get that set up. Wow. Yeah, the barometric pressure is very low here because the temperature is, well, the weather is kind of deteriorating. If I look at the forecast for later on, it's actually supposed to get rainy again, so it makes sense. Ooh, torque is way too high. Don't know why I had it that high up. Alright, just building up airspeed, but so airspeed started getting a little low. But we're gonna go ahead, and right now we should be starting our left turn. Should be happening very soon. Actually, at this point, I believe we should be descending. We should be at 2,000 feet now. So, I'm gonna go ahead. Oops. I don't want to descend that fast. Alright. So we're just going down to 2,000 feet. And we should be ready for landing right after that. Alright, so let's see if you can see the airport off in the distance at all. It's sort of hard to see with Yeah, it's kind of hard to see with the way that the seer is loaded up, so not sure exactly where the airport is yet. Oh my gosh, this drilling is killing me right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's like torture, and it's literally right above my head. What happened is that there was some a leak above, and so they had to take out the ceiling. It was like right outside in the lobby. Where I live, it's in a condo. The lobby is right outside of our condo, so actually the leak was uncomfortably close to our place. But they're just repairing that now, so that's why there's all the drilling and everything going on outside. Okay, so still don't really see the airport yet, but oh wait, this might be the airport here. It's gonna take a while, I guess, to say that that's what we're looking at there. It will make sense because it's kind of offset to one side, which, as I said, is what will be the case for us. The runway was going to be kind of offset, so we have to do a bit of a right turn. As I said, this isn't a precision approach. This is just kind of getting us to where we need to be, so that we can come in and land. And we have the VOR still tuned, so right now we're about 12 miles from the airport, which is why I'm not in a huge rush to get configured yet. When we're about 5 nautical miles out, we'll kind of set up and get fully configured, and then just come in for the landing. Not much out here, as we said. The town of Reconquista is pretty small in the grand scheme of things. Well, it's a big town, but it's not a large area, 100,000 people. So I don't expect too much out here in terms of infrastructure and buildings and all of that good stuff. Alright, sorry about that, just saw a message come in. I'm still working, so just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright. Okay, so here we are, we're coming up on the airport now. We are 8 nautical miles out, so I'm just slowing down now so we can start to get our flaps extended. And there we go, flap extension speed. Gotta go flaps 15. And let's do our final checklist here. Let's get that loaded up. All right, let's come up top. Let's get our taxi lights on and geared on, and we'll go full flaps as well. Right. I'm gonna shut the autopilot off. As you see, that's the runway right in front of us. And just up here in Navigraph, just want to make sure I can see where we're going to be heading when we land. So we'll be crossing the runway on the terminal on our left. So autopilot and yaw damper are off. And yeah, everything looks good as far as that's concerned. Alright, I'm going to get my camera in a better position. A little further back. Alright. We're going to do a flaps 30 landing. So everything is looking good. This is also the updated version of the PC-12, which hopefully kind of corrected a bit of that like weird yawing feeling on landing. Like literally you always felt like the aircraft was crabbing while you're landing. Even if it was straight, you still sort of felt that. So it was always something that I had to get used to. I think this is pretty much the first time really flying the aircraft since the update, so I'm just gonna see how it feels, but it definitely feels a little better. If I check our rudder trim, we're kind of trimmed a little to the left, but overall it feels pretty good though. Alright, so I'm gonna look to get my speed down. I want to cross at about, I want to be doing maybe 80 knots or so on landing.
500.
Check. Alright, still says we're a little high and we're a little right of the runway as well. There we go. Now we're on profile. And our speed is good as well.
Landing time bar.
Bit of a rough landing, although it felt like I was coming in good, but I guess I killed the throttles a little too quickly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Welcome to Reconquista. Oh, it feels so hard to turn for some reason. Alright. So the terminal should be here off to our right. So that's where we're heading. While we're taxiing, I'm going to go ahead and
warning, trim.
Clean things up. And we're going to bring back our fuel condition lever as well. At least try to. There we go. Help with the taxiing. Alright, so you basically have to take this this runway here. Don't think there's any other taxiway. is it so hard to turn? All right. All right, let's get everything cleaned up. The flaps already up. Get our landing lights, strobe lights off. Flight director can come off as well. Get our probe heat, natural separators off. And it is getting into evening time here in Reconquista. Oh, a little bit of bump just now. So this flight was supposed to be an hour, but it definitely felt much longer. And I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, so gonna have to do a bit of a tight turn to park here. So just coming out so I could make this turn as wide as possible. There you go. Get back into position. All right. Can I get any further forward? All right. That is it, folks. We'll go ahead and what's going on with my camera views? All right, it's in the wrong one. Taxi lights can come off. Beacon can come off as well. And we'll just come down here and cut our engines. Not that. What is going on?
Engine off time
Warning,
log.
There we go.
essential
The
bus.
flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
Alrighty, folks, and we are all done here. Cool. All right, that is that. Another one in the books here at here on the South American tour. I'm just gonna check Navigraph just to see. Well, actually, I'll just come back inside the aircraft just to see what our actual flight time was, because I know it was way over 1 hour. Way over an hour. Let's see. I love this feature as well. Yeah, hour and 20 minutes. We were way off there. That's not good. That's not good at all. But we landed regardless. And we're going to get the cargo off. And we're going to get ready for the next flight and be on our way once again. This is FlyIslandGuy. As I always say, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As I said at the beginning of the video, share this video if you see fit, and I will catch you on the next one. All right? Outside of that, stay safe, and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.
FlyIslandGuy, we're soaring so high. With reggae beats, we touch the sky.